Hey, Doug. What's up, Joey? What's up, Pookie? All right. Oh, some gems did come in last night. So let's see what we got going on here. We're going to do about 1 hour together or less. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. Check. Miss Pastel's looking at you guys. Hey, Pastel. What the? All right, here we go. Let's get started. How are y'all doing today? All right. If you watched last night late, towards the end, I showed you guys where it was sparkly. I had to turn the lights off to get it to show you guys it was sparkly. It's pretty cool, actually. You know? What should we do first? A little bit of everywhere, or yeah, we kind of got to do a little bit of everywhere. Like, I really want to pet you guys, but I can't. I'm about to mess around with some glue. Come on, go this way. Go over there. Go over there. Thank you. You want to go over here? Go over there. You guys can like chill over there. Thank you. Okay. Here we go. It's kind of like trace it and go in, trace it, go in, maybe. Or I can do a little bit, and then come in and do trace or trace here. Yeah, we should do back there first and then come back down to this. Okay, let's try that. You guys want to pick a subject to talk about while you guys are... I can read. I have a way to read what you guys are talking about now on this other device. You guys want to pick a subject? Everybody pick a subject, a question. Put a question out there and we'll all go through it. And then we'll come back, circle around to the next person like that, something like that. How about that? I voted today. I got my election poll training. Supposed to be busy that day. Hi everyone, God bless you all. Welcome to Dee's Late Night Art Show. That's really funny. Thank you, Bubba. Every once in a while we do something a little different and then it's back to normal stuff. I made the white pencil too sharp. It needs to have some like flatness to it, and I got it too sharp now. Food for thought. You don't want it sharp. It needs to be flat, so thick and flat, so that you can pick it up. So since we're talking about voting, I thought early voting was like, you already voted, or like you're preparing? I'm confused. I didn't know we could early vote already. Does it depend on your state? Oh yeah, we better get some sparklies in there. Oh, there's some sparkles right there. That noise that you hear is that's you, Angel. I'm talking about you. That's Angel's addiction to the black Kong. And I say black because there's a red one. And the black one lasts way longer than the red one does. But she has broken the black Kong. It can be broken. Every now and then, we don't always do stuff like this, do we? I'm hoping that everything works out to where we do have you guys on the day of the event. It looks like it's going to be hot too, so I don't know if I'm going to have you out there live all day. When the equipment's too hot, it's a bad day. There's no more glue. I did mail in a ballot. What's up, Brad? Thanks, Bubba. It's like working the postal window, moving from them through lines. Yes, Ohio has started early voting. By the way, so many of you guys have been part of the postal service that are on my live feed right now. So that's pretty cool, right? I think it was Grandma Shell, Joey, Bubba. You guys have all worked for the postal system at some point in your lives. Isn't it cool to learn stuff like that about people you hang out with on a live chat? That's pretty cool if you ask me. Is the view okay for you guys? Do you want to zoom in right where I'm at right now? What are you eating over there? Pastel, I can hear you. Are you okay? You okay over there? It's stuck on my finger. I think Pastel's allergic to chicken. So I'm moving her off of a food that has chicken in it. Completely moving her off of it. I actually didn't know that Fresh Pet had chicken in the food. Like, really, really pay attention to what you're doing, you know? And I tried everybody on Fresh Pet to see if that could help, like Miracle's Eye. It didn't help. Oh. I actually, if you're interested in knowing, I did get find a dry kibble vegetarian. I did see some people were interested in that, and I haven't answered them yet, but I did find one, and I have them on a fish food and a vegetarian kibble. Isn't that crazy? You know, there has to be an alternative for people who are like vegans, yeah? If you're vegan and you have a dog, which, you know, vegan or vegetarian, right? And you have a dog, but you can't feed them like the way you eat as a vegan or a vegetarian, what are you to do? I started thinking about that when I was searching for vegetarian food for dogs or like how to prepare vegetarian food for dogs, you know? It's like, what would you do if you're a vegan? What would you do? Do you guys have the answer to that? It still amazes me how we all love and like videos on every platform of saving animals, but yet our local animal shelters, if they're not a no-kill, and even if they are a no-kill, I'd be the first to challenge them, like, hey, can I come hang out at your facility and see what you do when you are too full to take dogs on? Do you turn them away then, or is it really a no-kill facility? Because unless you know, just because I say something doesn't mean it's real, right? How can we like all these videos but still have our local shelter just putting them down, you know? Does that make sense to you? So if it doesn't make sense to you, then why don't you take some time and research that and look into it for your community? Because I don't live in your community. You live in your community. I know what they're doing in our community. And there's nothing I can do to change it, except for maybe voice it, let it be known, talk about it, challenge it. Personally, I think that there should be a program where we actually don't have anybody on staff, maybe one or two people, you know, for the city for animal control or whatever. And we put it in the hands of the communities to step it up. So if you don't want stray dogs, then you have to take them in. And where there's no limit anymore of how many dogs you can have in your house, as long as you are caring for the dogs. So something like that. I don't know the answers, but something like where the community has to actually participate. And the community has to, if you don't want these dogs to be put down, then you have to step up you have to do something. We can't just talk about it. I don't know what the answer is, but I know that something has to be done, you know, at some point. Don't you think? Something has to change. right? I'm just talking now because I'm waiting for you guys to talk about some stuff. My beagle is allergic to chicken too. It is for her coming to an art show. It's like watching the hand from the Addams Family show, is it? My hand is just moving around like this. I'm listening as I'm working on a project. Hey, Spirit Angel, thank you for my gift today. I appreciate you. I loved it. No, but did you want me to auction this off? It's my logo. I don't know that someone wants my logo, but I bet it's a paw print though, right? So do you want me to auction this off? It's the top of a canopy. I put it over here and the glue started leaking, see? So now I can just put some gemstones over there. Are you watching, Angel? Pastel? Are you watching me? What are you doing over there? I have to get back to work. If I look too long, they're going to jump over here and want to hang out with me. And I'm going to be like, no, I got to focus because I got glue. Whoop, what the? Oh, where did that go? Well, we'll find it later when it pops up. They're really sticking around tonight. How's your friend visit going, Pookie? Are you still out there? MP has made it home from her funeral safely. Did someone say they wanted to start a project with me? Remember last night at the end, I showed you guys which one sparkled the most. It was the little ones with a little bit of yellow painted on top of. Isn't that crazy? I had no idea. It would be these ones like this, where it's got this like yellow, little glare of yellow. You can't hardly see it, but it's like a little glare of yellow. Those are the ones doing all the sparkling, not the white one. Not this one. Like that looks like a diamond. That's actually not the one giving all the sparkles off. What the heck? Would you have known that if I didn't tell you? Well, see, I think I need to fill the entire shape. I don't know. I'm not going to chance it because I don't want to put it up on the canopy and then have to take it back off and down. It's too difficult. So if I don't, whatever I don't do now, I will not do again, like before the event. I'm not going to come back and put it all together and then take it all back down. Like I want to be done when I'm done, I'm done. Because I don't have the time to go back and forth. But whatever, it's so far away that if I don't fill it in, I feel like you're not going to see all of it. You're going to see just a little bit because remember, it's going to be up in the air. So personally, I think it needs to all be filled in. And it's going to be visible at night. So I want to make sure if you only do a little bit and at night you can't see nothing anyway, you're really not going to see it if you only do a little bit, right? Am I making any sense? So if it's up in the air and you only do a little bit, you're not going to see it, you know. Right? Or does that make no sense? Does that not make sense? That was a big one sticking out right there. What the heck? I ordered some more to make sure. I think maybe they don't come in till tomorrow. I thought I had them, but they didn't come in yet. You can order some that are like self-adhesive, but I don't know if it's like just sticky tape on the back, you know? I didn't want to chance it. So I ordered the kind I could glue myself. You look at one might not be super duper shiny, but putting them all together is the key. You hear her? If I just sit and watch, is that stuck already? If I just sit and watch or just sit and listen to Angel, it actually sounds like it's like cringe. It makes me cringe or tickle the back of my neck like that. They're looking at me. What's up, Christine? It's been a while. Maria or Marsha, hey. I put a lot of the pink balls in that one. I need to pay attention. Look how many, there's not that many of these pink balls left. I do have one more bag, but if I have to do the entire, look how many pink balls I put in that one. What the? Was I not paying attention or what? Oh. Almost did it again. Someone's itchy over there. Someone's itchy and busy. Pastel. They're dead fast asleep when I was a second ago. They were dead fast asleep. As soon as I go on live, they're busy cleaning themselves. I think they do it on purpose. Moving around. They were fast asleep. I was like, this is a perfect time to go live. Yeah. I lied to myself. Oh. I could face the camera like with you guys looking at me like that, but I don't know if that's what you want to look at. I can try if you want. You will, it's up to you. You let me know. Would you prefer to see like a person's body? I got a whole row of the same thing. I need to change that up. It's actually pretty, isn't it? Dede and I were the last ones on here last night. I know, girl. You've been under the weather? You've been under the weather now, Christine? Angel loves to talk to you. She is. She's such a magical dog. I asked a couple of you friends of mine how you felt like if I had to adopt one of them out, you know, because I mean, they're up on sites for adoption, Pastel and Mai Tai are. I did call the interested party, but they said they were going to call me back. They didn't call me back for Pastel. But I got to be honest with you. Pastel, can you calm down just a tiny bit? I mean, you're going crazy over there. You know what I mean? It's like you definitely want to do the right thing. I've definitely become very attached to both Mai Tai and Pastel. And here I thought like Mai Tai, I need tweezers for that one. It's too big for that little pocket right there. Let's put it somewhere else in here since it's got glue in it now. Oh, if you just let go. Okay, here we go. Oh, dang, got it. Stay. Stay. What? Does not want to let go. Okay. This one's out of there. Okay. No one can answer that, you know, but you. If you have decisions, but you can talk to your friends and see what they think. But no one like is living the life you're living but you. Whatever that looks like, even if the times are tough, you know. That's why when people say they had to get rid of their dogs, and don't you always want to try to say whatever you need to do, we'll try to help you keep your dogs, because the dog knows you best and loves you best, right? You see, what I'm doing is I'm actually putting them in the wrong place, because I need the tiny ones in there. As we go in there more, I have to get the really tiny ones. Oh, that's not going to work. All right, where's my tiny ones now? Let's get the tiny, tiny ones. Yeah, these ones. Like that. Oh, yeah, that tiny. That's where I need to go. Right in there. All those little... doesn't matter. I did say it's going to be really far right. Do you think people are going to see? I think the more that you put, the shinier it's going to be when you have that light on it. Oh, those are super tiny. I could always do the super tiny ones last and just fill those up everywhere. I could do that, but then I'd have to go actually apply glue over and around the ones that are already stable, and that might not be fun. That's just like a bubble right there. It's not even like a thing. Is that one on there glued? Yeah. Thank you, Christine. Appreciate you. I am not a perfectionist. I don't think so. I've talked to some people like, pastel, seriously, girl? It's like a full-fledged hot spa. I mean, just full-fledged over there. How much you charging, girl? Actually, if I go sit down, she'll lick me all over like that too. I'll be like, came in from doing something outside. I was like, look, I'm sweaty. She's like, I'll handle that for you. Oh my goodness. Getting glue all over the place with that thing. I'll handle that for you. You don't need to take a shower, she said. Why do all the dogs have to have their... Oh, is that stuck there? I can let you stay there. They all have their own unique personalities, and how is that possible? That it's just like when it comes to humans, right? So, what do you want to... You don't want to pick up anymore? When it comes to humans, how can there be millions and millions of humans, yet not one exactly like you? How's that possible? Okay. It is possible that there's only one of you. And you are extremely special. The things that you are meant to do in your life and around your life for others, you know, are different than the things I need to do in my life and for those around me in my world. And I was driving tonight and I was like, you know what? When something happens to somebody, right? I was at a light when I thought about this. When something happens to somebody that you love, you know, or yourself, the world does keep moving. That light will still go on and off, you know, lights will still go on and off. Traffic will still move. Family may want to stop what they're doing and honor you, but they can only do it for so long before they have to get right back to what they were doing before the death. Everything will continue. Some people who say don't have a job, they're Social Security or retired, their lives could possibly stop. That could happen for sure. But there's a lot of white stuff happening here. I don't like it at all. See how much white stuff, that chalky stuff is on there? I don't like that at all. It's like, it's basically covering up the gem. Like it's not even there. It's just a bunch of white chalk. I don't like that. We're going to replace those. Work with me here, pen, soul. Let me see if this can go. That's too big. Okay, I think we're needing some more glue there. But didn't I say I didn't want to fill it all up all the way? Yep, perfectionist. You're silly. Is this something for Halloween? Megan, no. It's on the title of the video. It's called Gluing Gemstones for Arts Goggle 2024. Arts Goggle is an art show that we do here in Fort Worth, Texas, once a year. And so check it out. Check out Arts Goggle and local artists that make our own stuff. This is going to be the top of my canopy since I'm setting up a canopy. Instead of ordering something with my logo, I'm painting it with gemstones on the top of the canopy, which I hope ends up being super mesmerizing. Let's move you guys right here, over here. Come over here, please. Can you come over here? Let's come over this way. Come close to me, please. Oh, gosh. Every time I slip, I hate it, man. It's okay, Dede. It's all right. No worries. It'll work itself out. It feels like the key is to actually put the glue down right for a little while so you can just keep moving instead of like holding the glue in one hand and going at the same time like I was doing every now and then. Oh, I'm sure you can make it into a polyamor mix and do all that, but I don't think I have everything I need to do that right now. And they had this, I don't know if it, maybe they had gemstones like this that you can get on a sheet and then just cut it out. I don't know if, you know, like, have you ever got the stuff that's on a sheet and it just peels right back up? It doesn't stick. So then you have to get glue anyway. So I'm not sure if that it'd be worth a try, but I don't want to try now in the middle of trying to have everything done. If I just do the sheets, ordered them, and then they didn't work, and then I was like, okay, you know, that didn't work. Now I'm back at the drawing board and I have to redo this and that. That's going to really upset me time-wise. So I know that this is actually being glued on right now. So this is how I'm doing it. It's always easy to tell someone to change what they're doing because you're just watching. Because once someone starts doing something, they bought everything and they start doing it, then you can analyze and try to make them be better at it or fix it or help them go faster. But we're already here. So maybe for future, and maybe you can take the time to research it and Google it and see if you can make a polyamor. And then once you pour polyamor onto, say, a big sheet of fabric, will it melt through or stick to the cardboard behind it? Like I'm sure there's a lot more to it. That's what I mean is like suggestions always come with like, well, let me ask you to try it yourself first. I really don't need extra things to put on my plate, especially when I've already started a project. But I can understand when you're watching someone do something and you want them to be able to go faster. I can understand why you have suggestions. But I think it's looking really good, actually. Yes, Pookie. And so when someone says, hey, can you make one for me? I'll be like, yeah, it costs $600. It's going to take like 3 days, and I have to draw your logo out first. Maybe I'll actually get some business off of something like that. But I would be interested to see if you just took all these and poured them, if you just poured them all into a bucket of resin and then just poured the resin on the canopy, the spot, like as if you're filling it, if I had a little thing there and just poured them all on there, I don't think that they would land like this. Look at the tray, because they all actually want to land upside down. So some are upside down and some are not. They would not all be shiny side up, you know, if you just poured it all into, right? So then you would have less shine, I think. But how about this? You won't know unless you try it. Bubba, are you welcome to try it? You are welcome to order resin. Order all these. You're welcome to try it. And then let me know. Resin's pretty expensive. It's not really one to play around with unless you have the funds to do that. And I honestly don't know enough about resin to mess around with it right now. Like, I've got 4 days to get this done. You know, I don't really know enough about resin to do that right now. But I have seen people make those tables in resin. Those are so awesome. Or there's a picture my family member has. It's the ocean with sand in it. Oh, with resin. I'm like, oh my gosh. I do have it in my head. Like, I would totally love to learn how to mess with resin. I could not be doing that in my living room, though. I'll tell you that much. My animals and I would be coughing probably from the smell. Even this right here is kind of strong. But I'm going to tell you right now, like, if you're interested in doing something like this, it doesn't seem very hard. It's just time consuming, and you can basically do anything. Your clothing, your shoes. They even show, like, your fingernails and stuff. I'm curious to see, like, I don't think this glue is the glue I would use on my fingernails, but I could be wrong. Do you know? Anyways, I even used this. I put on some fake fingernails because I don't get my nails done. Like, they ruin my nails and my toenails. So I tried the tape, you know. The tape even had a rejection on my body, and my fingernails peeled up and had to repair for like a long time, for months and months, you know. So I would be afraid to like try this glue on my fingernail. Okay, let me think. We need to get some medium and large, and some hot pink stuff going here. I was doing like a row, what seemed like a row of just small ones. Can you tell? Not really? It's hard to tell, huh? What you can tell is that it's colorful. It's super colorful. Oh yeah, like I do have a little, like, not a headache, but like a little head thing over, you know? And I'm like, oh, it probably is the chemical. Probably is taking a toll a little bit. I did not list the kit yet, but I will, MP. If you're interested in getting it, let me know. I can just text it to you direct. You're gonna have the research done by next year's show? Really? You're like #1 chatter tonight. Dede, your body is saying I'm an all natural girl, no chemicals, except for my hair. Hello. Okay, let's go ahead and let's administer some more glue. Isn't that cool looking? That one's like an eyelid, huh? I guess if you're just watching that little part, you're kind of like, what are you making? But when you step back and look at the whole thing, it's kind of like, oh, it's a paw print. Yeah, I guess you could do circles. Let's just do some circles here. Yeah, oh yeah, I did. Let me tell you this. There was a lady that came and walked dogs with me, or for me. She came and walked dogs for me at a time I was asking for volunteers to come walk the pups when I was at the salon, and I had all 8 pups at the time. And I needed, what I wish I had was like people just helping me walk the dogs, right? So I did get some volunteers every now and then. This lady was one. She came after I had actually started, I had already canceled the event because the events, I just decided no one was showing up. So randomly she shows up with her child and I thought this is perfect. I think they were like maybe 6 months old at that time. She walked every single dog with her child, which took about 1 hour maybe. Her child was in a stroller looking thing. It wasn't exactly a stroller. It was like one of those push strollers that was for walking long distances with your like one wheel in the front kind of thing. And I was like, this is awesome because the dogs would then be able to get used to, say, a child, because they were young enough to still be good with learning stuff, and you wouldn't know if they are okay with children or not unless you start, incorporating children with the animals. And so I was like, oh, this is awesome. Well, she only came once. She never came back. But when she was there, she was telling me how she was what I was like, what else do you do? Like, how often can you come out? That basically she's like, I can come every day or something like that. I can come every day or every couple days or something like that. She said she was like doing these like taking a crock. She would get the crocks at Goodwill or Salvation Army and then jewel them all up. And she has them on her Facebook page. And she goes, basically, because she could sell them for super expensive, right? And I was like, oh, very cool. I said, why don't we work together and I'll help you, grow your business. And I gave her an opportunity, which I always seem to like. I see like the entrepreneur and the artist stuff a lot. And I always wanted to be involved or help out and help them grow. And I think she took it the wrong way, like as if I was going to take it away from her. I was thinking, I don't think people know me well enough. They don't actually. There's no way she knows me well enough in one visit. But I don't want to take something from you. I want to help you build it. But then I just want to say, don't forget that I helped you, And then maybe make me one thing so I can advertise it for you. But she was never did come back. But she was doing basically what I'm doing right now. So if you were go get some Crocs and take some time and jewel them up like crazy, even if they were used or old or whatever, I bet you could make them sell too. Isn't that crazy? Because now here I'm doing it by myself, I think people should help each other grow. I think more things should be made in the United States, which is why I am still consistently talking to my partner about why I want to keep the dog up stand in the United States. You guys have no idea. It's really hard when they have invented other things and they have other products that they have invented made in China, which is like half or they can make so much profit when they have someone in China make their product. It's like, what do you want? Do you want profit or do you want to be proud of something else? And unfortunately, it is true. I mean, that statement is completely true. It's like, well, if you're not making profit and you're not making enough to make the item, then what's the point? So then you go, well, should we make it in China or just not make it at all anymore? And that's got to be a question that a lot of entrepreneurs ask themselves. But you take it to some of these big guys, what are you to do? What would you do? They would say, well, if you're not profiting like a lot, then you should be, finding the cheapest place to make it for you. So I kind of liked how Trump said, well, if we're going to give people incentives to make sure they keep things made in the United States. And I'm like, what? Should have been doing that all along. Maybe I could have had a grant or something like that, The first thing I could say that like they would say to me is like, why aren't you making more money on this production or whatever? I'm like, well, have you seen what people in the United States want to be paid to make something? It's very expensive. And it's also because like we have to buy our metal basically back from China or other countries. Other countries I know that have our metal are Pakistan, India. There's this package of pre-made noodles. It's like dry noodles and you can boil them, you know. It says like it's very German-like, and so I've been buying a few here and there. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's on the back, it said made in Israel. I was like, oh my gosh, this is what? It's not even made in Germany. That's a kind of a weird design going on there. Let me kind of clean up this and move over to this one. Let me kind of make it kind of archy. Did you say Archie? I did. What's that name? Is that name Archie in that one show back in the day? Back in the day, it's like the days something, days, not Days of Our Lives, but days, something, days. Archie. I'm making an Archie. Hilarious. It got quiet. Jeweling is a great hobby, Spirit Angel. I jewel up my own Crocs. Ooh, did you already do them? Archie Cunningham, happy days. There you go. Nacky Swats knew exactly what I'm talking about. Hey, are you over your scary movie night trauma? Nacky Swats watched a scary movie last night, came home and trauma. Came home with a trauma. Get it out of your mouth, Dede. Here it is late at night. I'm not going to do this again. I cannot keep staying up till 3, 4 in the morning. This is becoming a bit much for my schedule. Because the dogs still wake me up at 7, 6:30. I woke them up at 7:30 this morning talking about, why is it still dark outside? And I actually was like almost good to go. I was like, you are not good to go. You just went to sleep. I'm going to get you back in bed. That still looks crooked a little bit. It doesn't even look like that, huh? Anyways, let's just move on to this one now. Remember, I just don't want to run out. I don't think I will, but I just would rather be safe than sorry. So if I run out, if it ends up coming in really late in the day, Thursday, which isn't tomorrow Thursday, what the heck, man? When are they going to arrive, bro? And I do have some jackets on order. Spirit Angel requested a jacket. So if you're wanting, the ones I picked out were full zip front. Or I have white hoodies. I have a white hoodies from last year still. But this year I'll be able to print my logo. So if you want another white hoodie or if you want a white hoodie, let me know. If I have the size in stock, I can give you a deal. That can be tonight's deal, by the way. White hoodies, tonight's deal. If it's a 3XL or something like 2XL, 3XLs, I might have to order it in, so it'll be a little bit more expensive. But I can do $28 donation at myfavoritegroomer.com for a white hoodie if I have it in stock. And if you do the donation at myfavoritegroomer.com/donate, then if I don't have it in stock, I will call you or text you or email you. That's tonight's special, I guess. myfavoritegroomer.com. This is a white hoodie because I have them in stock. I have most size in stock on that one. White hoodie. But if you want to zip up and you let me know the size that you want, and I'm testing them. I like to make sure I like the quality of the product before I bring it on, you know. All right. Did you really like that white hoodie, Doug, that you got last year? I don't like to have to pull it over my head and ruin my hair. Naki, have you decided that you need a new headset? What's going on with your headset situation? Have you cleaned off your laptop? Man, you'd think that you think we were all friends by the way I'm talking to you. You know, that's kind of cool, isn't it? It's like we know each other. Isn't that cool? How many YouTube channels talk to you like they know everything about you? Oh my gosh, don't take my 80s kid card, please. MP, I was totally thinking Richie and said Archie for some reason. Well, there was that old couple, and the old couple's husband's name Archie. What old couple show is that? That's the husband. His name is Archie. Uh-oh, MPs. Let me see what MP said. Man, there's a lot of blue in there. That's a lot of moderators hanging out tonight, isn't it? Bubba just mentioned Nikki. That's awesome. Hold on, let me go. Archie Cunningham, happy days. Bunker. Yes, Archie Bunker. Archie Bunker. Richie Cunningham. Haha, I didn't have any nightmares at all. Archie Bell and the Drells, tighten up. What? Oh my gosh, don't take my 80s kid card, please, MP. I was totally thinking Richie and said Archie for some reason. Richie Cunningham. Oh, I see what you mean. All in the family. What's up, Royal Nana? Yeah, hoodie messes up my Einstein look. Oh my. Don't you guys know it messes up my hair? What hair? Huh? No one got that one. Girl, nah, I ain't done a dang thing with my laptop either. Been so distracted. Yep, I love the hoodie. I like front zippered hoodies. Pookie agreed. So we're trying some full front zippered stuff. I'm trying them first before I let you know how much they cost and stuff like that. I mean, yes, I started cleaning my laptop, but Jess, I have more to do. You have a lot more to do. Don't be lying. Good night, everyone. Good night, Spirit Angel. Is it 11? Ugh. The old guy named Archie. Thank you, Royal. I mean, yes, I started cleaning up. Nikki, I would never. It's a song from the day. Back in the day, as my glue dries. What is Bubba working on while we hang out here talking? Anything? Who's going to be my late night partner tonight? I said we're going to be here for an hour. What time is it? 60 minutes. Oh my gosh. Let's get here. Let's get over to at least half, okay? So we did 60 minutes costed me half, not even half, because this was almost half. I filled in some more and then did some more filling in. That's how much an hour does? Oh, heck no. We'll be here all day. Oh, now I'm over here on the left side. What? Did I finish this one? Oh, I am on this one. What the heck? What time do you have to get up tomorrow, Doug? Dougie? I almost want to say Doogie. Doogie Howser. Oh, don't smear the white, man. Freaking that crayon looking stuff really bothers me. Scoot over, dude. It's gonna pop up and jump at me. There it is. Thank you. Good Lord Jesus. Not a sneaky snake? If you can, only train your dogs to do the art project for you. Right? Hey, you guys. Anybody want to do the art project for me? Anybody? Going once? Twice? Going once? Do you want to try to do it, Miracle? She's the only one that popped up. Anybody else? Going once? Twice? I guess not. Okay. Miracle? You want to come try the art project? Okay. She's laying there in the hallway waiting for me. She does not like being away from me at all. Okay, come here, Miracle. Don't tell your brother. He's going to come running. Come on. You're welcome. You're so welcome. Are you happy now? Are you
so sorry. Did someone leave you behind? Oh, I'm so sorry. You're so happy? Okay. Oh, you're so... Oh, that's on my kiss. Oh, I just love you too. I'm so sorry you missed me. How long was I gone? Huh? How long was I gone, Miracle? Oh my gosh, how long was I gone? Man, I didn't even know I left the house. Oh, you missed me. Oh, I missed you too. Oh my goodness. How long was I gone, girl? Had no idea I left the house. I had no idea. Huh? Oh my god. Hi. Hi, Pest. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I left the house without telling you guys. I'm so sorry. You okay? Thanks for all the kisses. Okay, what's something tickling your ear? Okay, get up there. Go up there and rest for me. Hey, girl. Hey, girl, come on. Let's go over there. Just go over there. Let's go over there. Go over there. Go. You go there. Go. You're so happy. You're so happy. Can you get up there? Get up there. Sit down. Come on. Get up there. Sit down. Sit down. What the heck was that? That was a jump up shark bite? That's funny. That's how to jump up. Here, go. Ooh, what was that? Get up there. Go, girl. Go. Yeah, good girl. Woo. Are you happy? Huh? You're so happy. Huh? Kisses. Okay. Wait. Oh my gosh, you're so excited. Sit down. Wait. Sit down. Kiss. Kisses. Kisses. Okay. Gotta put the paw on me and everything. I see. Okay, you gotta nibble my earbud. Okay. Smelling my ear. Okay, got it. Okay, great. All right. Alrighty. Oh gosh. Now you two are awake. Now what? I've been home the whole time. Okay, come on in. Come on, let's go. Okay, let's go. I see what you're gonna do. No, go that way. Oh, the party's up now. Midnight party. Let's go. Come on, Mo. Get up here, Momo. Get up there. There you go. Sit. Hey, wait, stay. There's a good girl. Good. Get back up there, Momo. Get back up there, Momo. Sit. All right. Hey, Saki girl. What you been doing? How did you take a dream? All right. Let's get back to it. Oh my gosh. I told you, man, as soon as I get done, over there, it's going to be party. No one's going to be sleeping. We did. Miracle got a bath tonight, too, huh? Yes, you did. Okay, now this is what I'm talking about. This is why you had to go to the front room, because I got this glue. You guys go on over there. Handle yourself. Go on over there. Handle yourself. I love you. All right. Did you guys know I left the house? I had no idea I left the house. Had no idea. Oh my gosh, look at what you did with that Miracle. Don't have her jump on the canopy. I know this. That's what the canopy's completely folded on the table. I already don't want someone to pee on it or anything. The dogs are very well behaved, wonderful to see. Oh, no, they better be. We got the drill sergeant as an owner. That was such a cute teeny Bork. Saki. He started this with all that baby talk, made everything jealous. Made everyone jealous. Party time. Okay, let's adjust and put some more glue. Momo, this is too strong. Listen here. Listen, Momo, it's too strong for you to kind of hang out here. Listen, Momo, here. Listen, I love you, but no. Okay, it's too strong, and I don't want you to have an adverse reaction. Okay, come over here. Come over here, bud. Thank you. Go over there. Go lay down over there. Thank you. I know you're trying to nudge the phone and everything. I gave Daisy a bath 2 nights ago. Still smells good and so soft. I know. Miracles. I always look so much better after a bath. I don't get it. So I've been trying to play around with bathing her like every 5 to 7 days to see if it helps. But nothing seems to be helping.
right now. I just don't understand it. I have had 3 dog ophthalmologists helping me, and this recent one was an email from a PhD ophthalmologist, dog ophthalmologist, and I just don't. People don't understand what's going on. I don't know. I just don't understand. I just wish someone had better answers for me with her regarding her eye. Right, Miracle? Just wish I had better answers. Just wish I had the knowledge myself. It's pretty strong, Miracle. I want you to go over there. Go. No, I love you, but go over there. It's too strong. Just in case. She's so sweet. She's so smart. She went over there. Pretty girl. Pretty girl. Just because I don't want to party doesn't mean I don't love you. Right? Just because we don't want to party doesn't mean we don't love you. I think kids even need to hear that. The other night, there was a kid that jumped in because it's called open platform, so anyone can play with you, so you're not playing by yourself. Sometimes that's good, and sometimes it's bad. You know how many kids are playing Fortnite and stuff like that jump into our lobbies that need parent guidance but don't have it? A lot. Like scarily, right, MP? I would never allow my child to, if I had one, would never allow my child to have a gaming platform without me also attending or recording it and actually going back and watching it, not just recording it and saying I have a recording, but actually checking on my child, how they're behaving, what they say, who they're talking to, you know. And it's still happening. We'll game with these kids and I'll be like, where's the parent at? Because some of them don't act nice, and many of them are really racist. And you can hear that they're children. But I gamed with this one kid. He was so fun and awesome. And as soon as I turned my mic on and was able to talk to him, he was really like, oh my gosh, cool. And he friended me right away because your behavior on gaming will allow you to see, like, are you a nice person, giver, taker, that kind of thing? Are you stealing all the ammo? Every time you see ammo, you don't share? Do you protect your buddies in the game, like while you're running around? And he was like so excited to meet like someone that was nice, and he friended me and I accepted the friendship. And then I had already decided before I got on that I was going to get off at the next game. And when I did, he was so upset. He was so disappointed. And I thought, like, oh man, maybe I should not let them friend me, because you know how emotional, what rejection feels like, right? It's like a child feeling rejection. And I was like, it has nothing to do with you. Like I'm at the end of my night, And so I can't fix that for him. So he might get mad and, and have all these emotions when really it was just innocent. But a child doesn't sometimes understand that. They have to grow and learn it, right? But maybe somebody in that child's life is not teaching them that either. I don't know. You guys watch as much documentaries as I do? What's funny is that anybody can have children, whether they're going to take care of them properly or not. And then what's the definition of taking care of a child properly? Right? Who's to judge? What do you think, Dede? Average dog every 6 to 8 weeks for bathing. I usually say not more often than 4 weeks for sure, so the skin still has good pH, but everybody has a different opinion on it. Girl, I have even said some crazy stuff out of my mouth over the years. Like one time I was like, this lady was like, do you bathe your dog once a week or what, you know? And I was like, honestly, it comes down to a couple things. But with Miracle, she gets a bath like every month. But every time I bathe her, her eye looks a whole lot better. And I'm like, why is that? Her eye looks a whole lot better. Is it the dust on her hair above her eye? Or is it like the water actually is better than all the eye wash products that I'm using to clean her eye? And right now her eye's looking so horrible. I'm like, what are you supposed to use to wash her eyeball out? Because guess what? What's stupid is that the ophthalmologists that have helped me do not tell me which product is best to use. They just check the eye and tell me how the eye is doing and give me medicine. And then one ophthalmologist was like, the medicine that you're giving right now, which is the best medicine that we've seen in her eye doing its job, is toxic. And I was like, oh, great. So now I'm back to like, what am I supposed to be doing? But her eye is better now than it was 2 years ago. It's just not perfect when it comes to what it looks like it's generating tears, right? So I started wondering, what if I didn't do any of the medicine? And maybe the generating of tears is just doing it by itself, because I don't know, I'm just now having doubts about everything. And this ophthalmologist that told me that the stuff I'm dropping in her eye from the other ophthalmologist is like toxic, right? He's never looked at her eye. Like, he's not even in state. But he was nice enough to send me some product, which is like food, treats, and stuff like that that are supposed to help with the eye. But it's not working. It didn't work. And her eye looked worse in a couple of days, you know, and I was like, okay, so that's why I'm saying every situation is different when you want to talk about how often you want to bathe your dog. Yeah, generally I would, as a groomer, I would say once a month is good, you know, but let's just say you went out it rained this weekend and it was really muddy and you needed to bathe your dogs, but you just bathed your dogs the other day. Yes, your dog's really dirty. You need to bathe your dog. But let's just say the next day there's poop stuck on the butt. Yes, you can spot bathe your dog or bathe your dog. And then the next day, you know, there's an eye allergy and you feel like this will help. Well, that's 3 days in a row you've had to bathe your dog. So it just depends on what you've got going on, right? But if you don't have any of these problems, your dog's not getting muddy, your dog's pretty clean, then once every 4 to 6 weeks I agree. But remember, in life, there's always that, but what if, but what about when this happens? Yes, you have to make adjustments based off of your need, and no one else is there to give you that need advice until you need it, right? Or like, I can't judge, right? I've said some stupid stuff over the years. Some of it is kind of partially true, but some of it's just like an exaggeration. Like, I think I remember saying something that comes to my mind is like, I think I said something like, yeah, if your dog's gonna poop for every groom, then like, don't feed your dog for like 3 days. I don't know that that's realistic. I think I might have been just exaggerating because I don't remember why I said that. I think maybe I'm saying it because I'm trying to say like, hey, if you know your dog poops before or during every single groom, then exercise is really important. And if you don't understand what exercise really can do to help the dog, then maybe you just need to do less food. You know, now I look back, I'm like, I think I did say that. Your dog poops and has diarrhea on the table every time we groom. You know what I mean? So I'm sitting here like, but you just never know. You just never know why I said something sometimes. Sometimes I have to just question myself, maybe. I don't know. Thanks, MP. She's getting snarky. Who's getting snarky? Her new doggy? Let me see. She's getting snarky. Oh, Lord, I'd be so rich if I had a dime for every time I said something stupid. Really? Yes, she was. I'm lost in thought here. Oh, Shannon, it's pet safe fur dye. What are you making? A canopy for her upcoming art show. I bathe them when they smell. Yep. Decorating a canopy for an upcoming art show. Miracle is just a delicate flower. Maybe her eyelid is turned in and you can't see it. Well, I've had 2 years of 3 different professionals looking at my dog's eye, so you would think that they would have been able to figure that one out faster than me. MP. What's up, Francis? Oh, Lord, I'd be so rich. Pookie says, thanks, MP. She's getting snarky. She's getting snarky. Who's getting snarky? Let me go back. Can't find it. Okay, we'll do a little bit more. I was only going to do 60 minutes. I can't believe how fast it went. This is just crazy. Time just flies. Bubba, you might get your wish. I might not even get done with it. Let me just do some of this one here. Might not even get done with it by that day. Then it'll go up there not full, like you said. Just do it and you don't have to fill in all the insides. I actually need to set up the tent too to make sure. I need to make sure it does look good. I'm going to set it up at night as well. What happened, MP? Someone got unhappy? Someone's unhappy out there? You're funny. It could be up on a ladder out there at the art show. There's actually something else I wanted to do. I don't think I'm going to have time to do it, but I might try. I got to draw up something. It's an art show, so you guys are out there partying? Mm-hmm. You getting away with running around outside at nearly midnight, jumping the fence and stuff like that, Momo? Is that what you're doing? It's nice and cool. Oh, it's nice and 60 degrees outside right now. I can feel it on your body. Is it cold where you're at? Where are you at right now? Is it cold where you're at? Pastel. I thought you were sleeping, Pastel. What was that? Angel. Is there cardboard under there? No. Better be careful. Don't want it to bleed over. Francis, what kind of dog is it? And if you're on an allergy medicine, I would assume that you went to the allergy specialist first. And it's okay to go to a second one and get a second opinion because the allergy specialists are usually $2,500 a visit or something like that. At least it is here. So if you're spending that kind of money and you went in and it's not working, please get a second opinion. If you just went to a regular doctor, veterinarian, and they're not a specialist for allergies, then there's a ton of things. Obviously, if you said, Dede, I have an allergic reaction tonight. I had an allergic reaction tonight to something. And I would say, okay, let's sit back and figure out what you're allergic to. And we all know that how hard that is, right? What did you eat? What did you take? What kind of medicine? Now we have to break down your food, every single thing that went in your mouth. which means in a dog's world, you'd have to break down the kibble they're on or the food they're on, and every single ingredient on the ingredient list needs to be taken out one at a time. Do you see how hard that is? You can do it, but it's going to take time. And personally, I've had the allergy test done for myself, and realistically, it didn't answer any questions for me. It said I'm not allergic to anything, which I'm like, I know I am. I cannot eat spicy foods anymore. I get swollen neck, throat inside my body when I eat too much soybean, like soy drinks, soy milk. But the test said I was 100% like, no, nothing was, I was not allergic to anything. And I was like, that's such a lie. I could tell you right now what I'm allergic, what my problems are. So I was like, this is a joke. That's my guidance to you right now. And that is worth a $75 office visit. Because that's what some people have told me. You know, it's like, you go in and you're like, that's what the best you got? So Brownie, when we took him to the veterinarian 6 years ago, right? We went with you. We took you guys. Brownie was new to the family, and he was vomiting. And we couldn't figure out why. Went in there to the veterinarian, to a veterinarian I will no longer go to ever again because they hurt sucky. They literally said he had some kind of esophagus problem. And wanted to get him on all these medicines. I went home and was like, we're going to figure out what your problem is. So at the time, I wasn't giving chicken like food to eat like mealtime. But if I cooked boiled chicken or chicken, I would give them, it was protein. So I was like, surely I can give you a little chicken for a treat while we, it's like you give turkey, you know, on Thanksgiving. I don't do that anymore, by the way. They don't get a whole plate, you know, I don't do that. They might get fruits and vegetables here and there, but I don't do that no more. Brownie ended up, one night I gave them that small little, like, just a small chunk of breast meat. Chicken. And that night he like vomited again. And I was like, okay, that's it. And that's what it was. He was allergic to chicken. One piece of chicken, not even like a full breast or anything like that. One piece of chicken would make him vomit, okay? It'd make his upset stomach and vomit. And I was like, so he's been on a fish kibble his whole life, and there's no problems at all. But when there's a pet sitter or someone new, I always tell my pet sitters, someone else asked this question on Facebook tonight. I said, if you don't want your pet sitters to give treats, you know, so you can monitor calorie intake, or even family members, you just put the treats up. Like, don't let them hang out. Put the treats up and also say, my dog's allergic, so don't give any treats or you're going to end up cleaning up diarrhea and it's a bad day. So that's what I would do is if I have a pet sitter, I would say, no one gets treats unless I'm home. My dogs don't need treats to do stuff. You know, I pet sit for people that they want their dog to get a treat to go poop or pee. They want their dog to get a treat to get in the kennel. My dogs don't need a treat to do something I need them to do. I just need them to do it. They can get treats just for being dogs. They can get treats if I have them like sit, lay down, stuff like that. But they don't just need to have an abundance of treats until they're overweight, right? None of my dogs here are overweight. And when we're watching clients come in for grooming, we see a lot of overweight dogs, right? It's really hard to teach people to not keep giving their dog treats or give less food if you're going to supplement with a lot of treats. But do you see how this subject is such a huge subject? Like, what is my dog allergic to? Well, let's flip over this dog food and see what you're giving. You're giving chicken, spinach, papaya, mango, calorie, you know, like kale. Like, what's in your dog food? My dog food might have a lot of stuff, or you might start cooking for your dog. If you can have one dog instead of 8, maybe you can cook for your dog, and then you can kind of say, well, my dog's not getting all those weird chemicals or vitamins. I don't even know if my dog really needs all those vitamins or not. You know, at least you'll be cooking for your own dog. And then you can tell if the dog is allergic to something. long-winded answer. Donate $1 if it helped you, and check us out at myfavoritegroomer.com to help support us. I'm going to stop talking about that now. It's like a long subject. Low 80s. It is cool. Something I can't spell. I can't read that. He is an Aussie mix. Oh yeah, Royal Nana, I bet it is beautiful. Royal Nana said something. Beautiful fall colors are everywhere here in Nova Scotia, Canada. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. 65 degrees here in Naples, Florida. Nice. The doctor just had them switch to a diet food. Yep, there's a lot happening, so I can't advise you if you're doing all this other stuff. You can't, I don't think you should do that. You've got to listen to one person and follow it through, and then if you decide that's not what you want to do, then you have to change, if it's not working. But usually it takes 3 months to change food and see a difference in whatever you want to see a difference in. But if you notice, like Pastel, like I'm seeing her itch every day. Like she's like over there itching like crazy. There's no fleas. She's not getting any weird treats every day. So I'm like, it's your food. So what's her food? Well, she was on Fresh Pet, which is really expensive, but the number one thing in Fresh Pet is chicken. So I'm like, wow, I'm going to move you off of Fresh Pet then. So we're moving her off of Fresh Pet, and today I accidentally gave her a couple cubes of Fresh Pet, and she's itching tonight. Whereas you have to study. It's like a big studying thing, you have to study what's going on. It's just like an allergy that you have. The doctor's going to say, start making a diary. They even say that when you have migraines, start making a diary of when you have your migraines, what you did that day, what stresses you have, what food you were eating, what did you drink. Every single thing you do needs to be in this diary so we can figure out why you have migraines. It's the same thing. It takes time. No one can just give you an answer. If I would just went with the answer, I would have believed that Brownie had this esophagus problem and I would put him on medicine for the rest of his life. And I've learned it already the hard way, that I know now that all the medicines that we do put our loved ones on take a toll on their organs. That's really pretty. Hey, Francis, thank you for valuing my time and giving a donation. That's very cool. Thank you so much. Did it help? And did it make you think? Well, that's what we're here to do, is kind of just help and make you think. In 1 month, you can come back and get a real answer. And then in 3 months, you can come back and double check the answer. Let me know what's going on. And check that back of the bag of the dog food and really look at the top 3 ingredients. And then compare it to the other dog food that the dog has been on. And then since it's a diet dog food, I can only assume we need to be on a weight loss, which means while you're at that, why don't you cut the treats out for now? Slowly cut the treats out until you've cut them out completely. But the dog will actually go through like where it's expecting so many calories per day too. And you don't want your dog to get frantic. But Australian Shepherds should be also walked around a lot. Lots of exercise. Lots of learning. Learning stuff. Learning, wearing a backpack. Being useful. Helping out, Having duties. Like I'm telling you. Having duties. Being needed. That's a herding breed. I think I have a backpack. If you live in the United States, I can't remember if I just read something that you said about where you're from, but I think if I have the backpack and you put a donation in at myfavoritegroomer.com/donate, I'll do a $35 donation at myfavoritegroomer.com/donate, and I'll send you the backpack. Put the backpack on and like put water bottles in it or give the animal a reason to help you with the backpack. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you so much. I just looked and I see all these blue. Look, Necky Sweat says, appreciate you, girl. Thank you. Pookie Puppy, thank you. Thanks for your donations. Appreciate you. He only gets a baby carrot as a treat now with his heart condition. If he ever exerts himself, he passes out. Oh, Lord Jesus. So we have a senior pet too. My goodness, my heart hurts. Oh, my heart hurts. But what were the allergy? What was the symptoms on these allergy problems? The symptoms. And if he's overweight, that's really going to help him lose weight. But it doesn't sound like he can exert himself real. Like, can you go on walks? You know, senior pets, just like us seniors, it's really hard to, like, the older we get, hard to lose weight. So it's going to be just as you want. Look, I put that towel down for Faith last night. And look at her now. She's like, I've been standing here on this tile. Have you not noticed? I want to be right next to you. Okay. All right, Faith. I'll get you a towel here yourself. Look, I got one right here. Come here, girl. Come here. And come lay next to me. Come lay next to Mommy. There you go. Hey, girlfriend. I see you. Yes, I do. I see you. I see you. Look, you're so close, I can touch you now and pet you. Do you hear her chewing that thing? Pastel, are you having fun over there? Pastel? Pastel? Oh, gosh. I got you, Faith. Here. You can have this hand. Good night. I'll be missing you. Sweet dreams. 11:39. Okay. Finna gonna call you later on. I'm messing. I'm just finna gonna what? Finna gonna call you later on. That's what I'm talking about. Someone's really eating something over there. Can you hear all this stuff or is it just me? These dogs are something else. You're okay, Faith. You can lay down, relax. This project and projects like this, you know, when you get done and you see this beautiful, really cool thing, it's actually feels good to do this. It feels good. I wish I didn't have a job and I could do this for a job. I say that, but I might get bored after quite a while. I guess maybe I'm not so bored because I have you. But, and these dogs. But it's very soothing. Very soothing. And then you get done with the project, you're like, wow, that looks awesome. You like feel good too, you know? Like, wow, I made that. That's pretty cool. Good night, Necky. When your eyes get crossed. Is Pookie going to sleep too? Good night, Pookie. Tonight, I was just 1 hour tonight, but I started it last night with you guys. So really, I spent last night like 2 hours, right? 2 hours tracing the whole thing, and then tonight, most of an hour and an hour and 40 minutes now filling it in. What do you think? Were you here last night? Francis. Hi, Faith. How you doing, girl? You can lay down. She's just staring at me. We're almost going to finish up here, though, for the night. I'm going to go back to this one because I filled... That one actually got filled faster. I'm starting to wonder, like, how? Let's go back to this one. Dallas, what's up? Oh, that was Dallas that said that? Sorry. Why did I look over here? Francis, thank you. You're watching The Golden Bachelorette? I know, right? The woman's on there, right? Are you watching it on, like, Hulu or something like that? Saki, I really want to pick you up right now, but I can't. I don't want to. Like, I do, but I don't. I got glue over here. It smells strong. It's like... You took Faith's new towel? We use something else. I can't pick you up right now, girl. Love Australia. We love Australia. Go to some of your groomers out there and say, do you have the dog up stand? And they're going to be like, yeah, I do. How did you know? Go ask them if they have the pet groomer. Just say, have you ordered the dog up stand? Yeah, that's one of my products. And a lot of Australian groomers have it. A lot. When it first came out, Australia was my top seller. Isn't that funny? The groomers really buy like extra stuff for their grooming. They want every tool that's awesome. We shipped so many to Australia. It was awesome. Saki. Wow, I think Bubba said don't worry about filling it all in. Yeah, you kind of need to. It looks really pretty filled in. You can tell. Yeah, Francis, if you go to myfavoritegroomer.com and look at my logo, that's what it is. It's my logo. It's not just any paw print. It's like the logo that I have on all my promo gear, my shirts, you know. You know what I mean? I had to draw it all out onto the canopy top first, so it matches, you know, all my logos and stuff. We talked about it last night on the live, how expensive it is to get a canopy with your logo on it. It's like it starts at $2,500 and goes up depending on what all sides you get done. It's expensive. And then I kind of was waiting too long. I also was like, I mean, I should just buy it. Sometimes marketing, you know, you can't really explain what the cost of marketing should be or whatever. You just need to do it if you're going to represent yourself at an event or whatever. But it's like, I'm also a very small business. And I'm like, I really wish I didn't have to spend that right now. So I kind of like waited it out and ended up going, well, I can't order it now. I can't even get it here if I wanted to spend $3,500, you know. What would be cool is that it looks great when we're done in the nighttime with the light pointed to it. And then I go ahead and for the next year, I start working on the other side. And then at some point, I do have all sides done. You know what I mean? And if I really wanted help, I could say, hey, if you're, no one here. How many of you guys are watching, right? No one here is like from my area. The algorithm is not helping me at all for my local community. It's like people in Canada and Australia. It's not like I can say, hey, meet me here and we can all work on this together and chit chat. And no, everybody on here is like not even near me. You know, what the heck is going on? They say the algorithm works. What? Not for not for this. Not for my local business. It doesn't. That's not even angel. That's pastel. Bubba's local, but it's because you know I'm here and I told you that to come over here. The algorithm didn't tell you to come over here. You're funny though. Hey, you want to come help me do some of these gems, Bubba? All right, I guess we'll go back to this one now. Oh, wait, I said that. I say that. Should we come down and do the big one a little bit? Yeah, let's do that. Remember, everything was just in case we run out. This is what I was doing last night. Let's see here. Pastel. Pastel, I can hear you licking and doing something like that. Pastel, that's enough. I like the other way better, like apply some glue. There we go. Everyone's falling asleep. Daisy just now decided to come to bed. She was out cold sleeping in the living room in front the RV, now taken over the bed. Does she have a place she can jump up by herself? What state are you can, I'm not sure if you want to tell us what state you're in right now and what you're doing, but you're welcome to. Marsha's here. You can talk to Marcia. I think she's talking to you about traveling since you're talking about you're in your RV. Like, what state are you in right now? And what are you doing there? I have insider information, but I won't share unless you want it to be shared. Pastel. Pastel. Calm down, man. Whatever you're licking, I think it's okay. You're all right, girl. He told you? Oh, cool. You're welcome, Francis. Tell your son to subscribe to the channel. Let's move it closer. Is that? Oh, finally. What's your problem? What's up with that one? Looks like a circle. Hold on. That was 2 in 1. It's not wanting to cooperate now. What are you doing, dude? Yeah, I can't. That's gonna be fun, Doug. Be safe. Lost that one. Is that sticky from last night still? No. I'm sitting in the dark again, so don't talk about spooky stuff. Why do you do that to yourself? Hey, you know what I like? I have a flashlight nearby all the time. It's actually in my bed, the feet go up and all that stuff. And by the way, that really helps your lower back. And I'm so excited that the remote for that has a flashlight. I'm constantly using it. Obviously, if you guys seen Momo's short the other night, I had that flashlight on me. I was like, turned the flashlight on. I was like, what are you doing, Momo? His legs spread all wide out. Oh, that was hilarious. All right, this is the last bit. We're going to do this piece and we're going to say goodnight. We have a long trudge ahead of us tomorrow if this is going to be how long it takes. So at minimum right now, I want to say I'm probably been working on this a good, what, Faith? What do you want to say? Like good 4 hours so far? What do you think? From taking it apart, putting it up, drawing it out, drawing out the logo, starting on it, ordering everything. Well, it doesn't include ordering everything, but probably 4 hours right now altogether so far. And I probably could go faster, but this is a nice little rhythm that I have, so I'll just leave it at that. Push, push, push. Is it? Oh. If Doug's out there still, when you guys are, like right now, what's everyone doing? Like your crew, does everyone? Oh, there's one on there already. What is your crew doing right now? Do you guys like set up a? Look how cute this is. Oh, Saki and Faith. Does a crew set up and do like a fire and a few drinks, or what's kind of happening, you know? At stuff like that at this hour. Oh, and like I know you talked to me a little bit about like the Florida stuff. You know what though? I'm curious, since you have a motorhome, are you able to maybe drive down there yourself right now and kind of get a grasp of what's going on, you know? Since you have a motorhome, you could pull over and like chill for a minute and kind of look around. Rather, if I were to try to go down there, deliver something or whatever, and can't get through, I'd have to get a hotel, you know? You know what I mean? Is there any other tiny ones I need to do? No, like here. Look how tiny this is. This is crazy. It's like, will it make a difference later? I think so. All right, that's it for tonight. Got a really good close-up. So tonight we took a Uber to Steakhouse. Oh, Uber to Steakhouse. All right, let me see here. I probably look like crap, but hey, thanks for joining me and watching me do this really cool gem artistic canopy top. Yeah. Why not? It's an art show and this is a perfect topper. Like I'm going to be just so satisfied that, you know, we accomplished it and we accomplished it together and we did it for the art show. Like it just comes full circle. So it's awesome. It's midnight, so get some sleep. I'll try to do the same. Like I said, when I, oh my gosh, hold on, look at Angel. Look at Angel's eyeballs. She stopped doing it. So it's good to see you and all that good stuff. And we had a party last night, and last night we did all this and that, and we had a good time. We partied hard, and we were, huh? Yeah, nothing's waking her up now. She's not. Are you dreaming? Anybody dreaming out there? Nothing's doing it. Dadgummit. As soon as I started talking, she was like rolling her eyes, and her eyes were opening up. Like she's dreaming hard. That's crazy. Nothing woke him up. Looks good. Thank you so much. Oh, they will cook in the pits the rest of the weekend. Ooh, like food? Like cook food in the pits? Is that what you mean? Or they're going to be hot in the pits? They're going to cook in the pits because it's going to be so hot doing these racing. Thanks for hitting that like button. Thanks for joining, subscribing, sharing, liking, all that good stuff. And we'll see you on the next live. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you guys win and be safe out there, Doug. And those of you guys watching, Marsha, thanks for hanging out with me until the end of both nights. And food. Oh, nice. Send some pictures of the food. Ooh. All right. Love you guys more than you know. And thanks for hanging out with me. We will see you soon. Good night. Bye.